opportunity to film in these type of places. I think it's important to try to give your kids experiences that they can hold on to. So my kids love working on sets when I'm on sets. My daughter's interning for me right now. My son, he's in love with the world of action and stunt development and choreography. So I have my son come out, work with the stunt team a little bit, just in learning and understanding and just watching what I do. So it's one thing just to see the star that's attached to the dad. It's another to really understand the work that goes into it. So I've worked very hard on just making sure that my kids understand how movies are made, how they break down, and how significant the roles are that the entire crew and cast play. In this case, they get to see it firsthand. But it's a great time. You know, this movie Fatherhood is one that's very near and dear to my heart. It's a true story based off of this guy named Matt Loughlin, and a crazy turn of events that he had in life. You know, he was married. Him and his wife were at the happiest point of their lives. She was about to deliver a baby. After delivering the baby, his wife passed away on the delivery table, and it sent him in a crazy whirlwind where he didn't want to live. He didn't know what his purpose was in life, and the journey of his progression as a father and his love for his little girl through that progression is a story that he wanted to tell, and is one that we put on paper and made a movie about. And when I found out about the movie and the role, I wanted to make some changes to it, of course, but I wanted to stay as close to his story as possible, and we all agreed on the changes. And I loved the story and the opportunity because I felt it was the best. It was the best time to change the narrative attached to a black man as a father, on the big screen. When we're portrayed on the big screen, we're always on drugs, off drugs, in jail, out of jail, not around, can't be found, or we show up last minute, and it's a story of why. And this is one that kind of has a positive message and through story, right? Where you root for this guy, you understand the guy, but the love between he and his child are what really give him reason and want to go on. So it's a drama. It's a real change for me. It's something that my audience is going to see, and once again, have the opportunity to go, wow! It's me checking another box in my career, and just trying to stay on that road of progression. So I'm excited for people to see it. It's going down
The
Friday.
trailer tearjerker just watching all of that, and it brings up so many things. Like, we've been talking a lot about maternal health care too, right? And women dying, during childbirth, after childbirth, and how dangerous that is, especially for Black women. That's something that we've been having all kinds of conversations about. And then, of course, like you said, just being a single father and raising your daughter. What kind of connection did you have with your on-screen daughter while you guys were filming?
It's insane because a lot of the emotional strings that I had to tug and pull from, I put myself as close to the position that Matt was in, and I can only imagine. I can't imagine. But I tried to, um, put some type of picture in my head as to what it would be like if it were me and my little girl. And a lot of those tear joking moments are because it's real. It was real for me in those scenes, and I really went there by thinking along those lines. And Melody, my co-star in this film, the little girl, she was so good, and our chemistry on camera and off. It just kept getting stronger and stronger because we spent a lot of time together. But that bond between a father and daughter, or just a child in general, when worked, it's unbreakable. It's a bond like no other, man. And I can say for me, I used a lot of my real life experiences as a parent, to pull those emotions, to help me stay true to this storyline, and make sure that I was in a grounded space of reality where people could believe and really relate. And our director Paul Weiss did a great job of making sure that I walked that line perfectly. And I can say confidently, this is my best performance on screen in my
Wow.
career. This is pound for pound the best work as an actor that I've done thus far in this movie.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. I don't know where Charlamagne is. He should be checking in a minute. I know he was on a flight. We got a special guest in the building or online. We got
Hey.
Kevin Hart. What's
Yes,
up,
sir. How are you, man?
How's everything with you?
Oh, brother, I can't complain. Same old, same old. Drinking milk, getting tall, making it do what it do. And whatever it did, it doesn't. So that means that I'm gonna get it done. Did that make sense?
So you-
Now, where are you right now?
wait, hold
where
on. So
are
you don't
you?
have a lactose intolerance?
Right now, I do not have a lactose intolerance. My stomach is definitely not right though. I've been meal prepping. So, I'm on this green and like protein. So I'm definitely running back and forth a little bit. I'm in Budapest though.
Okay.
I'm in Budapest
In
right now.
Budapest.
Yeah.
What are you filming out there?
I'm filming a movie called Borderlands, a movie for Lionsgate based off of a video game, a very successful video game that has Borderlands 1, 2, 3. I mean, they got about between 50 to 80 million users that actively play this game, and they decided to create a movie out of it. So it's myself, Kate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Jack Black. We are the leads of the movie. Ariana, Flo. I mean, we got a great cast, directed by Eli Roth. It's good. It's exciting. Something else that I can throw my audience on a loop with. It's a different.
Explain Budapest for people that don't know. How is Budapest? If you had to describe it, because I've never been there. So, like, what is Budapest like?
Budapest is in Hungary, and it's two separate places. So you have Buda and Pest. It's actually separated. So you got Buda,
Really?
and then on the other side is Pest. But the scenery out here, the architecture out here, the history is unreal. So the locations that you find to film in are just like nothing you'll ever see. One location, we're in a cave that's probably about we're like 5 to 6 stories underground, and there's like a lake that runs underground in this cave, and the cave was there for years. So the things that have probably happened in that cave, Lord knows. We're in canyons, we're on hillside mountains overlooking the sky in ways that it looks fake. So it's a movie that's kind of got a sci-fi twist to it. So these locations play a very significant part.
Is that the movie you were training with Navy SEALs for?
Yeah, I am responsible for all action in this movie. I am playing the character called Roland, and Roland is a soldier. So the director wanted to throw the audience for the loop. He wanted to cast me, and in casting me, we agreed that I would take this serious and go a completely different route. So I trained with some Navy SEALs. I did some high intensity weapons training, and really got down with military. So in this, I really am the role of a soldier. I'm combat, hand-to-hand weapons, etc. So I can't wait, for people to see it, because it's going to have a major shock value attached to it, and that's what we wanted with the part.
Now,
That's
let's
really
talk about-
exciting. I just
let's
want
talk
to
about
say
fatherhood.
that is very exciting though, to be able to have those abilities now.
Yeah, I'll fuck somebody up. I know some stuff.